Hello, everybody. It's Julie, your host of Florentina and Friends Storytimes by SpeakUp Events. Today in the studio, it's just me. So we are going to slow things down just a bit. We have a story about coloring emotions, and our love spot is joining the party today. And we are also launching our website for all of these paintings behind me. So in January, a group of beautiful souls came over for a splash paint party. And you will see all of these splash art above and around in our Florentina and Friends studio will be all auctioned off for Florentina's Footsteps Just Giving Fund. We are excited to get all of these paintings up and running for others to be able to enjoy. And all of the splash art has been revealed over our story times over the last couple of months, where Florentina has been able to be here and have a word of the day, usually that came out in our splash art, whether it was happy, 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 smile, brave. We've had a lot of words of encouragement. We have a word art, which is words and messages that depict Florentina's cancer journey through neuroblastoma cancer. And you will see from today's story that was just had just gone live, we were able to do almost all of the words on our story, our splash art story time art. We have one more word that we get to unveil, and I'm excited to be able to do that with Florentina. Florentina is a 4-year-old little girl, almost 5, who will be turning 5 next month. But in May of last year, in May of 2021, Florentina was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma cancer, 5 days before her 4th birthday. Florentina went directly into chemo treatments to shrink the grapefruit-sized tumor that was on Florentina's kidney. The chemo was successful and was able to shrink the tumor, and Florentina had her tumor removed in June of last year. Following that, Florentina had to undergo stem cell harvest and replantation. Over 9 million stem cells were put back into our brave little warrior to build an entirely brand new immune system at the end of August. And right while that was happening, Florentina's baby sister was born into the world. Sophia joined the Burton family at the end of August, right as Florentina was going through her stem cell transplant and replantation. Following that, Florentina underwent antibodies and immune therapy to build up her immune system, following radiotherapy in December. We are at the end of the frontline treatments as Florentina has just finished her 3rd round of immunotherapy, which is the last course of treatment and frontline treatments that are available in the UK. Florentina will finish her immunotherapy and all of her neuroblastoma cancer treatments that are available in the UK on July 15th of this year. SpeakUp Events partnered with Florentina's Footsteps a little over 5 months ago to read a little girl a story and to raise her spirits as she was traveling through a very, very tough disease and treatment schedule. We found out that in the UK, all children, like Florentina, will run out of services provided to them at the end of their frontline treatments for neuroblastoma. There are additional treatments throughout the world that will bring Florentina's chance of life to the 40 to 60% chance that she has now, even with all of her frontline treatments, to almost a 90% chance of life. So we are raising 250,000 British pounds to help Florentina Burton receive the bivalent vaccine. And the bivalent vaccine is available only here in America. So we are raising these funds to at the end of Florentina's frontline treatments, she will be able to take her flights to New York to receive the bivalent vaccine, which gives her a 90% chance at life. Who wouldn't want to give that to a little girl, any child? And to know that Florentina's family and the entire Braintree community have really surrounded Florentina and have put in every effort all the way up until this point, and so many more events that are coming over the next few months to raise these funds for Florentina. And with your help, you have helped us to achieve 75% to our goal. Woo, woo. That's 187,000 pounds that have been raised for Florentina's footsteps flight to New York to receive the bivalent vaccine. We want to thank you for helping us to raise these funds, for supporting the Burton family, and for everything that you are doing individually to raise awareness around neuroblastoma cancer and Florentina's fight. I am honored and so privileged to be able to be the host of SpeakUp events and to spend time with our brave little warrior a couple times a week. So over the last 5 months, and this is our 44th story time, we have been able to connect authors and hearts from around the world that have come and bring their stories to life for Florentina. And on our off days of authors, we are digging into how to color our emotions, which is social emotional learning, which is called SEL. And social emotional learning allows us to identify what emotion we're feeling, to color it, and how do we move that emotion through us. We've been doing this series with Florentina over the last couple of months. We also host stories on Clubhouse, which is a social media audio only app where you can stop by with your kiddos, get a live story time, or listen to a replay and immerse yourself in ways to color emotions and to color pain. It's a great conversation starter at any age, so please bring your children to one of our story times. You can also check out all of our past story time library on YouTube. SpeakUp Events has a YouTube page that we post every single story that you have seen here. So if you would like a library of stories to go back and watch and listen to take your kiddos through a story before you buy it, you can join our SpeakUp Events YouTube page for all of our past stories and our future stories to behold. We also have Florentina's story. Florentina's grandma Nona, Donna Nona, came by and shared Florentina's journey through neuroblastoma cancer and what the Burton and Marino family has had to do to pull together to support their brave little warrior. All of that and more can be found on our YouTube channel. Okay, I think that is enough of housekeeping today. Let's get on to a story. So I told you our friend, our little Love Spot is stopping by. And Love, look what is on his bum. He's pink. He or she, they. And at the bottom, look at their little feet is a heart. Let's see which way we go. In all of our spots, we have 8 spots of color. And this is the A Little Spot of Emotion series of how to color your emotions. And this series is written and illustrated by Diane Alber, who is the amazing heart behind the series. You can find videos, you can find educational platforms for you to be able to bring this SEL emotions and how to social emotional learning into your own homes and classrooms. There are plush toys. There are a lot of ways that you can get involved and actually physically be able to name and color your emotions. So we've gone through this series a couple of times and we've read almost all of our stories. And what's great about it is that it offers you a scribble. And scribble is that emotion that is a little bit of everything. So we have a chart here that's done by a little spot of feelings to help you determine what are you feeling today. And today we are going to talk about love, which is pink. So our love spot can feel appreciated, special, cared for, or loved. And there's many spots that help to bring up and make a love spot. As you can see, probably some of them, the angry birds, our confidence spot. We see anxiety down there, and sadness, and happy, and invisible. But when you can name it and spot it, name it and say it, I feel loved when. Well, let's find out. How do we grow our love spot? A little spot of love. So let's see if we can. Hi, I'm a little spot of love. I'm the feeling you get when you care about somebody or when someone cares about you a lot. I come from a lot of feelings and emotions. My love spot is pink, but it is helped by my peaceful spot, which is green, my happy spot, which is yellow, and my confidence spot, which is orange. And I can get pretty big. But that's okay because you never have too much. You can never have too much love, and everyone needs to be loved. When your love spot is big, you feel great about yourself and you treat people better. That's why I want to show you all the ways that you can grow your love spot. Are we ready? Let's start with words. Words are very powerful. Saying how you feel or saying something nice can help someone feel loved. I love you. Compliments can also grow a love spot. You are smart. You have a great smile. We get to use our words. But sometimes it's hard to say how we feel. And it's easier to write it down. Getting a surprise note or letter can help someone feel loved. Writing can grow a love spot. And what does it say? Thank you so much for being there for me when I was sad. It really brightened my day. Signed, Love. So we can make a note for our mom or dad or teacher. And words are also helpful. Words can also help you love who you are too. Do you remember our mirror work? Where we stand in the mirror? Confidence. When we stand in the mirror and we share our confidence can help grow a love spot. So remember the mirror at the back of our book, Flo? If we take out our mirror, what do we say? To help us grow our love spot using our confidence spot. It says, today is a new day. I will have a great start. I will listen to the voice inside my heart. I will let good thoughts inside my mind, and I will tell myself, I am brave, I am loving, I am kind. Look what we can do and how we can change our love spot just by looking in our own eyes in the mirror. That's a great way to find some love in ourselves. In addition to using words, actions are another way to show you care. When you take time to do something for someone else, it makes them feel loved. Kindness grows a love spot. I can help you clean up. Actions of kindness. Spending quality time is with someone can make them happy and show them that they are important. To show someone focused attention, make sure your eyes are watching, your hands are still, your mouth is closed, because listening can grow a love spot too. So when you spend quality time and your eyes are watching the story, your hands are still, your mouth is closed, and your ears are open, that helps grow a love spot too, just like you're doing right now. There are times when it's fun to be silly and giggly with someone too. You can play a game or just hang out. Friendship can grow a love spot. Looks like they're playing Candyland. Oh, I love Candyland. Taking time to find things you enjoy too. Finding your peaceful spot can help you grow your own love spot. Listening to music, drawing or coloring, writing in your journal, reading a book, or just sitting quietly and peaceful in our green, peaceful spot. We know how to get there, huh, Flo? Our peaceful spot, right through our nose, breathing. Yep, you are correct. Receiving something from the heart can help someone feel appreciated. Gifts can grow a love spot too. Florentina's, her dad and her aunt, who are twins, they celebrated a birthday. So Florentina got to sing happy birthday and give them gifts, which I'm assuming grew their love spot too. Look what I made for you. There are many ways to show affection. When you grow a love spot, hugs. Do you love hugs? I love hugs. Hugs can grow a love spot. I know hugs make me feel better. We use a 60-second hug in our house. So if someone's grumpy, they get a hug. And if they don't want a hug, we get a rain check and we get to come back and give them a 60-second hug anytime we want. And it does. It grows their love spot, even if they were grumpy to begin with. And high fives can grow a love spot too. Can you give me a high five? Good job. Let's try it again. High five. That's a great way to grow a love spot. And fist bumps can grow a love spot too. You want to try a fist bump? There we go. Good job. One more time. Let's fist bump the camera. Good job. Fist bumps and high fives can grow a love spot. Did you know that? I didn't know that. A fist bump? I love it. And waving can grow a love spot too. And so can giving a thumbs up. Can you show me your best thumbs up? Look at that. And can you wave? Do we have a princess wave? Do we have a quick wave? Do we have a hey? How do you wave? What is your favorite wave? We'll have to test that out. And a thumbs up. Look at that. I am growing your love spot with my little thumb. Can you grow a love spot? Can you squish my face? Can we squish my face? Oh, maybe. Look what we're doing. This is what happens when I'm alone. Oh, and now that you have seen all the ways that you can grow a love spot, it's important to know that everyone likes to be loved differently. For example, some people don't like hugs, and others would rather have a high five. So I would love to know from you, what is your favorite way to grow a love spot? Maybe you don't like hugs and you're okay with a fist bump. Maybe words of affirmations and words of kindness, they grow your love spot better for you. Maybe you like action, someone listening, helping, and being kind, or quality time, playing games, reading, or listening to someone. Or maybe you love gifts and it grows your love spot when someone creates something for you, an art or a craft. And for some people, affection. Affection is a way that they love to have their love spot grown. And that is through hugs, through high fives, through fist bumps, and thumbs up. So there are different ways that we can show others that we love them. So who grew your love spot today? Did someone give you a hug or a fist bump? Maybe they wrote you a note, or someone told you that they loved you. Maybe they spent quality time with you today, reading a book, making you lunch. Think about who grew your love spot today. And can you do me a favor? Can you give them a little bit of love back? Well, what could we do to grow their love spot today? We could give them words or actions, helping them around the house, sitting with them, reading a book or quality time. Maybe we can draw them a picture or a note, or we can just give them a hug for no reason at all. Those are ways that we can help another grow their love spot. So we learned all the different ways that we could greet someone because we don't know exactly how they like to be greeted. So what you get to decide is, how do you want to be greeted? How would you like someone to say hello to you? Would it be in a high five or a fist bump or with waving or a thumbs up? And maybe you don't know and you would like to try them all out. I would suggest you try it. Maybe you try a thumbs up with your mom, a wave with your dad, a fist bump with a friend, or a high five with your teacher. All of those are ways that we can grow our love spot. And at the end of our story times, Florentina and I love to throw love at each other. So we toss these balls back and forth because she has a set too. And we get to toss the colors and we get to dive into our love spots and how do we color emotions. So another way to throw love, let's see if I don't know if I brought them in here or not. Oh, I did. Another way to throw love is my godson, Vincent. We had this game, and a lot of the times for Juju is what he calls me. I have to sit really still most of the day. And so there are moments where we had to come up with games that we can play while I sit still. And one of the games was called Throw the Love. So we used peacock feathers. And we had a hard time because we were trying to throw the love at each other and we would toss it, but the feather would just kind of keep coming back to us. So it wouldn't go very far. And sometimes it wouldn't go anywhere. And we would be like, I want to throw love at you, but it just won't go. So we had figured out if you turn it around and throw it, look, you can throw love at a person and it hits them. And instead of taking the feather and just it floats all the way down, throwing it this way, if you turn it around, you can throw love. So we would sit here and I would have my pack of peacock feathers and Vincent would have his pack of peacock feathers and we would just see how many times we could throw the love at each other. And we would go fast and sometimes we would throw all of the love. We were raining love. And it's an easy way for you to build your love spot and get a lot of color with it as well. And if you have a kitty, oh my goodness, they love love their peacock feathers to play with. So it's another way that you can throw the love and it won't hurt anyone. And they don't go as far as our little love emotion balls that we have. So today, before we leave, I'm signing off for you and I'm going to throw the love. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping us to achieve 75% of our goal of 250,000 British pounds for Florentina. 178,000 pounds have been raised with your help. So we are throwing the love at you. Thank you so much for all of our supporters, for Florentina, for being here through all of her cancer treatments. We at SpeakUp Events want to show you the love by throwing you some love. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you right back here on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.